The Crypto Catalyst. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am very excited to be live this Tuesday morning with all of you. We're going to talk about decentralized science, the Crypto Catalyst, some interesting news about Molecule that I found out as I was clicking the go live button, and one of my favorite DeSci projects, which is not in the realm of biotech. I'm super excited. Make sure you guys have your morning coffees because we are getting right into everything today. So of course, when I say the catalyst for crypto, I'm talking specifically about Molecule's Catalyst program, as they have recently launched essentially a pump.fund for different biotech IPTs. So I know that it's been a while since we've talked about IPTs or anything. I'm taking these headphones off. That way I can hear how loudly I'm actually talking. So Molecule is the company that is behind BioXYZ. BioXYZ is the DAO, which is behind all those suite of BioDAOs that we talk about all the time. I'm talking Vita DAO, I'm talking Hair DAO, Cryo DAO, Valley DAO, Athena DAO, Psy DAO, and then I think there's one more that I keep forgetting. But all those DAOs are underneath BioXYZ, or Bio Protocol. Molecule has created a platform called Catalyst for scientists and researchers to go directly raise funds for their research in a way that is separated, but also somewhat connected to those bio DAOs. So far, this I believe is their first one that they've launched, and they have raised 53.69 ETH out of a target raise of 76.46 ETH. And there's 2 days left on this raise, on this fundraising effort. You can purchase IP NFTs. So the way you can think about this is IPT is an intellectual property token. People are going to get mad at me for saying this, but you can kind of think about it as meme coins for DeSci. They're not meme coins, but they're going to trade like meme coins, where it's basically a gamble on this person's research. Okay, so you're going to fund their research. They're going to go conduct whatever research it is. In this case, it happens to be on the transfidelity of protein stability as related to Alzheimer's disease. So if you think this is an interesting research study to fund, you can, and in exchange you'll get IPTs. And if anything valuable comes out of the intellectual property generated from the research, then you maybe will make some gains from the price of the IPT going up, as they need to go sell the intellectual property to a pharmaceutical company or something, okay? There's a lot of different things that can happen here. That is just a very simple understanding of it. They have a lot of different IPTs coming soon, different fundraisers for different research that they're gonna be conducting. I think it's a very interesting model. I think it's gonna be beneficial to the overall space. However, a lot of people have mixed feelings on it, rightfully so. Now, next thing up, we're going to talk about, since we're on the topic of Molecule, the fact that Tyler Galato, who was their CEO of Molecule, one of the co-founders of Molecule, been there for 6 years, has decided to part ways with Molecule. I did not read any of this before going live. I just clicked that live button. GM, Zach, GM, happy to see you here. It's just you and me chilling here right now, so hopefully you're appreciating this one-on-one time. I am deeply grateful for the experience, the learning, and all the supportive people who gave me the courage to believe I could make an impact. It was a tremendous pleasure to serve with Molecule team. Does he not have a check mark? He does not, so he doesn't pay for X, which is why he needed to break this up. It's a tremendous pleasure to serve with Molecule team. They are some of the brightest builders I've ever met, and I've no doubt they will continue to innovate and do remarkable things. Science is oh my God, I can't read today. I cannot read today. Science is iterative. Science is iterative. Oh my God. And DeSci should be too. We form hypotheses, design experiments, and apply what we learn to the next step. We've accumulated substantial data on what works and what doesn't in DeSci. It's crucial that we integrate these learnings as we move forward. The space is young. There's a lot of headroom for improvement. We need to think deeply about the incentive structures we're creating. One important insight for me relates to having fun. We need a bigger focus on fun plus community plus collective action and less on number go up. My personal mission remains the same: to advance existing translational science over the coming months. I'll be announcing some new projects. My biggest wish is to work on hard problems with great people who share my values and have fun doing it. Now, this is interesting. This is very interesting. We see Andreas here. You've been a crucial force in shaping the foundation of DeSci, and the scientific process should be at the core of it. Thank you for everyone who have done Thank for everything you've done for the movement. Best luck on your next endeavors. You've laid such an important foundation, a legacy, from Joel. This is very interesting. So I think reading between the lines here, there's been some internal faction created amongst Molecule people, or at least where Tyler doesn't like the current approach Molecule's taking, and he wants to focus more on creating community and having a collective action. I mean, right here, fun, community, and working together, which I think, truthfully, I don't think that this is a separation between number goes up. As you guys are fully aware of what makes number go up in crypto, in all, I'm being very genuine here, all financial markets, number go up when the collective is interested in something, okay? Number go up when people are collectively interested in purchasing gold. Number go up when people are collectively working together to push a movement forward. A little bit of Ponzi in everything that we do, because humans love a good Ponzi. It's just varying degrees of Ponzi, and you can't go too far in one scale. Otherwise, the whole thing just starts collapsing, right? Now, so I think this is a very interesting thing, Tyler. And if you're seeing this, which I doubt you will ever see this, these two things are not mutually exclusive. Number can go up if you focus on fun, community, and collective action. So I'm very excited to see what he ends up creating now that he is taking the experience that he's had with Molecule over the last 6 years and moving into something new. So I'll probably send him a DM, to be completely honest, and he's done a lot. He's done a lot for the space. So props to him. Props to him for sure. I'm happy that you're doing what you need to be doing. Okay, next up, and if you guys are enjoying decentralized science content, if you guys like crypto and making money, number go up, collective community action, make sure you hit that thumbs up button on the live stream. I'm going to X out of the chat right now and hit that thumbs up button, and I would appreciate it if you guys did as well. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button, because we're live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. The coin that I wanted to talk about and kind of highlight today very explicitly is Dynex. Now, I have Dynex in the portfolio challenge. We're down 4.5% today. Let's see if I update. Can we go up a little? We're only down 3.88% today, so that's pretty bullish. Dynex is one of the largest positions in the portfolio, 8.86%, which is pretty substantial in a portfolio. I'm very bullish on Dynex. I think Dynex is going to absolutely crush it over the remainder of this bull run. So for about another year or so, let me go ahead and go to DNX on TradingView, and we can take a closer look at the project, at the chart of the project. So I think it's very clear. You can see like we have the initial spike, and then a dump, and then a spike, and a dump, and a spike, and a dump, and a spike, and a dump, and I'm assuming we're gonna have another spike. I'm hoping we can break out of this descending pattern that we've been on, right? That would be pretty nice. That's not the thing I wanted to click on. I wanted to click on this. I'm hoping we could break out of this descending pattern that we've been on for a little bit here, because that would mean that we're like the market's turning around for stuff like Dynex. If we don't break out of it, okay, I think from here we got about 100% returns back up to that line. I'm hoping we do break out of it and start putting in all-time highs, which would be about 260%. So we'll see what comes from that. I'm curious though, as you guys are chilling here with me, how many of you guys own Dynex? How many of you guys have looked into it? Because it's something that billionaires are actively shilling to people. It's something that billionaires are very excited about. It's something that the super rich people are interested in developing out further. And a lot of one metric specifically is proving that it is, in fact, rapidly expanding in its functional use cases. So let me know, the three of you guys who are chilling in here with me, tell me right now, have you heard of Dynex before? While I take a sip of this water, please. And it seems the chat's finally working, so that's super exciting. Like the overlay, which is above my head. Okay, so I know that you guys have heard of it. I just wanted some engagement in the chat. Dynex is a decentralized science, but also a DePIN project. So it's DPIN, DeSci, proof of useful work, AI, and quantum. It doesn't matter what narrative is catching drift with this, okay? Dynex is going to have it. Dynex is part of it. Dynex is part of all these different narratives. So whatever is popping off in that moment, we can ride the wave with it. I don't have any. Good morning, MK. Dynex seems cool. Sadly, I don't have much cash right now after going heavy on CYG and Vault 5. Fair, Zach, fair. I went pretty heavy on both of them too, to be completely honest. But I saved, I think I put $1,000 into it in my personal account. In my portfolio account, I'm curious actually how much I put into it. I bought 257 and then 68, so I put like 320 bucks into it, which is pretty decent. I kind of want to add more to it because I'm very bullish on it, but let me read this thread for you, okay? And I'm going to probably make a dedicated YouTube video on it after this, so I'll go brief with it. But Dynex billionaires are literally bold posting about Dynex. There have been so many developments going on recently at Dynex that are completely insane. Many are not even revealed yet. So Chaco Valiapa about Dynex. Chaco Valiapa, I'm probably butchering their name, so sorry, is the CEO and founder of V Technology and the owner/chairman of the Sona Group, an extremely large Indian conglomerate with 15,000 employees founded over a century ago. In a recent LinkedIn post, he said the computing power is increasing, but how do you accelerate faster than that? The answer is easy. It's quantum computing. We found the right partner in Dynex to take V Technologies and India into the neuromorphic quantum computing stratosphere. So a little bit about V Technologies is that they are a $35 billion company. So this Indian-based tech company is a $35 billion company, which is partnering with Dynex in order to expand its computational power. Dynex is a $36 million crypto. So they are 1,000 times bigger than Dynex, and they are starting to onboard their clients into Dynex so that they actually start to use it. So they're promoting Dynex. They're selling subscriptions to their customers. They're supporting Dynex. They're implementing Dynex computing solutions into their own workplace. So this is a huge partnership. Like, this is not just some little run-of-the-mill partnership within crypto where you're partnering with one or two companies that also do crypto just to generate some hype. This is an actual, let's expand the use case and the people who are using the platform, which you guys know my case on everything. You have a thick portfolio. MK, thank you. You guys know my entire thesis behind investing into anything is that you find something where the price is going down, okay? You look for something in which the price of the asset is going down while at the same time the fundamentals behind it are going up. This is the proof of work metrics. This is the total number of jobs month over month for Dynex, okay? So back in December, you had, I know you can't see where my finger's pointing, but I'm pointing right here, the minor or the spot jobs, right? You had 1,200 jobs. January, you had 1,000 jobs. February, you had 1,600 jobs. March, you had 1,700 jobs. April, you had 1,700 jobs. May, all of a sudden, you got this new category called subscription job counts, which is them expanding into different verticals for what their computers can do. And all of a sudden, you went from 1,700 jobs up to 2,500 jobs in May. June, you went to 7,500 jobs. So they're moving over from a spot job model to a subscription job model, which means they get that reoccurring revenue, okay? And apparently the partnerships that they've made are starting to expand it. So in June, you had 7,500. In July, you had 9,300. And in August, with still a couple days left, we got 3 or 4 days left, you're at 7,000 jobs. So 300 more jobs in August 2,000 more jobs in August beats July. But regardless, look at that. That is a very explicit spike in fundamentals behind the project, okay? Users of the project. And you come back and it spiked back in May. You come back and look, were we higher or lower in May? We were in fact higher than we are right now. It has been decreasing in value all the while fundamentally getting more and more valuable. I love that. I'm extremely bullish on Dynex. I think it's going to rip, similar to how Render ripped. RNDR, mostly because they're the same, basically, they're very similar in nature, okay? So when Render came out, it bled for a little while, found a floor, and then started skyrocketing. And had you been accumulating through this whole period here, right? Had you been buying this dip because you understood what the project was, let's say your average cost basis was all the way up here, you saw 400% returns, currently sitting up 120%, right? Hopefully you did better than buying the peak there. Can you? Because if you did, you'd be up 3,600%. So pretty solid returns on Render. I think Dynex is going to do the same thing. Do you have any questions? Any questions? What is Dynex, you might be asking? Do you guys know what Dynex is? I'll explain it in a little bit more detail in the video that I post a little bit later. But Dynex is its own blockchain, okay? So you can't just go buy it on top of Ethereum or something. You have to actually go set up your own little wallet. I think I had my, yeah, no, that's for Dimension. I think I had my Dynex, whatever. My Dynex wallet was somewhere, but I don't remember right now. So I'll make a whole video on it, how to buy it and all that fun stuff. Dynex is neuromorphic quantum computing, which basically means that they can take your computer, your GPU, and simulate a quantum computer within it. When they simulate that quantum computer, they can run quantum hashes, they can run quantum computational, whatever you want to call them, through your computer, and then simulate a giant cloud of quantum compute. And it works. And don't ask me how it works, because I truthfully don't really know how it works, but it does work. And they have a bunch of different graphics on their X which showcase how powerful it is. I think I saw something recently that kind of gave it into perspective. Let me find it. Bear with me. Bear with me. This person did a whole thread researching the top 50 cryptocurrencies by market cap. And I have to say, I found very few projects such as Tau and Kaz, which are two things we've talked about and have done phenomenal for us. Remember, BitTensor and Kaspa, two of our best calls that weren't 100% biotech DeSci with fundamentals that surpassed DNX. All of a sudden, DNX enters into it. I'm telling you guys, this is extremely undervalued. Such tiny market cap of 30 million. Where is it? Number of GPUs in network. So Dynex has 99,910 GPUs, while Render only has 3,000. Yet somehow, Render, where is it? Why are you being a little weirdo? Somehow Render's sitting at a $2.3 billion market cap, and Dynex, despite having a significant amount of GPUs more, is sitting all the way down at a 30 million. That's because Render hit the limelight. People know about Render. Nobody knows about Dynex. Nobody really understands what Dynex is. Right here is where I want to draw your attention to, though, okay? Because earlier this year, and I know I'm going on a huge rant, but I love it. Earlier this year, there was a quantum computer that was released and holds the record in the Guinness World Records of number of qubits, which has 1,180 qubits, okay? Now, you can think about, I don't know that I want to explain super in depth about qubits. Basically, normal bits in a computer, a 1 and a 0 is binary, right? And if you have a 1 and a 0, you can either have a 1, you have 2 bits. They can be individual pieces of data. It can be a 1 and a 1 for these 2 bits, or it can be a 1 and a 0 for these 2 bits, or it can be a 0 and a 1, or a 0 and a 0. So you have 2 bits, and you have 4 possible data sets, okay? With qubits, it's exponentially more powerful. So because these bits can exist in both 1 and 0 at the same time, you add a whole new layer of possible combinations. So a 1000 bit computer might only be able to do very simple functions, like I don't even think it could render anything out on your computer. An 1100 bit qubit computer is more powerful than every single computer on the planet put together. And so this is the current record, which was broken literally in October of last year and set at 1180 qubits. Dynex, which is cloud quantum computing. I know I'm a little bit over my own head saying this, but look at the record, 1180 qubits. Dynex was able to simulate a 10,000 qubit computer and get the same results. So 1,000% more powerful on an exponential scale. This is insane. This is rapidly approaching the ability to break SHA-256 and stuff. I think that's set at like 1 million qubits, but this, like, in the span of 6 months, they were able to a 10x the amount of computational power that the record was set at. So the more powerful Dynex gets, the closer we're getting to an actual point where quantum computers, or simulated quantum computers in this case, have a real implication into the financial system. We're entering into the quantum financial system. So I think Dynex is going to lead the charge on that. And I think you three who are chilling here with me are getting a sneak peek into something that is going to explode pretty dramatically once the rest of the world wakes up to it. And I don't know how long that's going to be, but I think it's going to be this bull run. Otherwise, it wouldn't be in the portfolio challenge. So there's my rant. There's my rant. If, let's say hypothetically, let's go to my favorite app on this entire platform. Render is at $2.38 billion, okay? 23800000000, 100,000 million billion, divided by Dynex's market cap of 36 million. So divided by 36 million. We're looking at a 66x on Dynex's price to get to the market cap of Render. A 66x, meaning at 38 cents, you're looking at a $25 Dynex coin. So my little portfolio challenge here with 550 Dynex times $25 is $13,817. So the $300 I put into it, I think, has the possibility of getting somewhere up of $13,000 if it captures Render's market cap. And that is not even at the peak. That's down 50% from the peak. So just my 2 cents, guys. All right. We're back under $500 million for the total market cap of DeSci. I'm going to, I think today, I'm going to start clipping up some of these videos because there's a lot of valuable information that I'm sharing around in these live streams that I think I need to put over on X and make some TikTok videos on. The only problem is my TikTok has an account warning right now, and so I can't actually do anything without fear that they're going to ban me. So I need to be very careful with what I post over on TikTok. But yesterday's live, I went on a crazy rant about candy bars and Halloween, and I think it is the perfect clip to go share and promote the live streams. Because ultimately, as I said when I was talking about Tyler's thing here and how he wants to focus on fun, community, and collective action and less on number go up, I think number go up when you do focus on fun, community, and collective action. So I think Tyler is going to accidentally create one of the most bullish projects in the space by focusing on what makes number go up rather than just focusing on number go up. So funny. I think that's very funny. But my point in saying this is that I want to focus on getting DeSci Shillers and getting our Discord to ramp up, because the more active we are, the more likely it is that we can actually turn the portfolios around, right? Decentralized science at a $500 million market cap, just like, this is the perfect example actually. Render went viral. Render went viral because it was a very new idea. Everyone knows of render. Despite Dynex having more solid fundamentals on the technological standpoint, not on the use case, or on the technological and use case standpoint, Dynex is more powerful and better than render. Render went viral, and render has more users because it went viral, because people started talking about it. So number went up because community got behind it. Number hasn't gone up because community has not yet gotten behind it. So what I am suggesting and what I want to actually make into a reality is this DeSci Schiller's chat that we've got going on with 20 members in it. I want us to start coming together and mobilizing our efforts to go do community raids and stuff. So maybe once a day, but probably not once a day. Maybe like every Thursday we do a community raid. And I'm curious what you guys think on this. On our morning live streams, we can go out and choose a Telegram chat to raid. Like maybe we want to go raid dumpy.fun, which is the inverse of pump.fun, and just start talking about DeSci. I don't think it'd be the best bang for our buck, but maybe we do. Maybe we want to go raid the baby on base channel, which I have not read in some time here. But maybe we want to go raid baby. I think it'd be best if we went and started raiding things like Beyond the Headline, which is Josh and Sam Arms's Telegram chat. And we started just literally, let's say there's 20 of us in the live stream, all 20 DeSci Schillers show up. We all come in here and just simply start talking about DeSci in the Telegram chat. All of a sudden, you're going to get these how many people? These 12,000 members in Beyond the Headlines for half an hour on a random Thursday. All of a sudden, the entire chat turned into DeSci. What do you think they're going to do? They're going to come to CoinMarketCap and they're going to, or CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko, and they're going to just type in DeSci. What is DeSci? Oh, look it. Now they have a list of literally our portfolio. They're going to start looking into all these projects. They're going to look at the top movers on the day, which is Etika, which is still a crazy low market cap. Low key, we should have, despite me not really liking this one. I mean, okay, never mind. We're still down a bunch. Maybe we still could. It's under $1 million market cap. Maybe we come in and scoop up some of this as it potentially skyrockets because it's such a small market cap. But do you guys get what I'm saying? Spam Huberman, or however you spell his name. Exactly, MK. Exactly. Which you remind me, I have to actually go post my morning selfie. Day 8, baby. But just like what's his name does, the Cassell tags Huberman every single time I do this. So now he's getting 2 tags. Every time somebody comments on this, he gets mentioned a 3rd time. And I'm telling you, Huberman is very close to acknowledging DeSci. I don't know that he's going to reach out to me to acknowledge DeSci, but that's not the goal here, right? The goal is to simply get him to acknowledge DeSci. And so if we do community raids every Thursday, and I'm curious what your guys' opinion is on this, whether it's on X or in Telegram chats, I don't really want to do Discord chats because it's kind of taxing to have to scroll through 87 million different Discords, but Telegram already looks dismembered like that. And I think they do better on Telegram. Why do I have an ad? I pay for premium and I still have an ad. Get out of here. Right? So if we can mobilize our community, I think we can have a lot of fun with it. I really do. And maybe get our projects to go viral. Who knows? We should have little papers with DeSci QR codes with Halloween candy this year. Where's the candy bar clip? The candy bar clip. Can I watch my own stream in this? Can you guys hear? Oh, my computer's going to glitch out for a second because it hates ads. So I apologize in advance. There we go. My dad wants. Can you guys hear what I'm saying in this? That's actually like DeSci. He just didn't have a word for it. Ah, okay. Round trip generational wealth. You're gonna round trip generational wealth. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's go. Against most visible DeSci leader actually fund the sound. You know you're right. It's super. This is that hard of a concept to understand. I got pretty feisty there. Can you guys hear it, or am I just sitting in silence now? Every 4 years, we get the crazy bull grading open science. People deeply choose and create an actual slightest. But you're right. Here. It also hits the nail on the head. The importance of talking about what's happening. Okay. Now I'm gonna lay out a hypothetical for you guys, and it's okay. Here's the candy clip. Let me turn the volume up then. going to be kind of funny, so bear with me for a second. But every year, growing up, we would give out candy bars on Halloween, okay? One year, we decided to give out king-size candy bars, and our neighbor across the street was giving out snack-size candy bars, right? Obviously, we have the better product, king-size candy bars. Superior, without a doubt. Who wants snack-size candy bars? It's just little bites. You have to eat like 3 of them. They're tasty, but they're not satisfying enough. Okay? The neighbor gave out all of the snack-size candy bars. We gave out none of the king-size candy bars. Not a single person came to our door asking for one of the king-size candy bars. We had the better product. Why did this happen? Well, because my neighbor had their lights turned on and had an entire haunted house in their front yard that all the kids wanted to come to. Everyone was interested in it because it was flashing lights and it was super exciting. And they got to know that they were giving out candy bars. Us on the other side of the street, despite having king-size candy bars and ready to give them out to anyone, we had our lights turned off and no decorations in the yard. Nobody knew that we had the better product. We didn't market any of it. We didn't tell anyone. We didn't showcase it to anyone. Nobody knew what was happening at our house. Otherwise, they all would have been there. At the end of the day, you need to tell people what you're doing. You need to market. You need to get the word out because the tech's never going to sell itself. If nobody knows that DeSci is happening, nobody's ever going to come collaborate within DeSci. I don't think it's that hard of a concept for people to understand. That's the candy bar clip. I'm taking that today and I'm going to spam it out across my socials. It'll probably get limited engagement because it's such an obscure thing, but I think the people that do listen to it, hopefully, have their eyes opened up to the importance of talking about everything, right? I've said it a couple times to you guys, so you guys have probably heard it before, but I think it's funny and I think it's wildly accurate. So same thing for all of this stuff. So let's start doing that. We're going to schedule a raid on Thursday. So make sure you get everyone in the Discord well aware. Make sure you get everyone in the DeSci Shillers chat well aware. I started slurring a little. My 8 a.m. morning shots. No, I'm just kidding. Everyone ready for the morning live stream. Make sure, let's get everything going. Get as many people as we can into this raid. 2 days. It's Tuesday, so we'll get Wednesday good. And then Thursday, we'll do the raid. So schedule it for 9:30. As soon as the market opens, we will go crazy rating a chat of our choice, right? Yeah, still a good amount of DeSci people, teams that don't understand how important marketing is. It's crazy, Zach. It's actually insane to me that you can have a product and not realize that the winners are the marketers. The winners are not the people with the better tech. You can even go look back at CDs. I don't remember the example, but CDs were not the superior tech, but they won because everyone started using them. It doesn't matter what the best tech is. It matters where does everyone go to use it. Hence, Noble Blocks. Who keeps fucking selling this? Who is retarded enough to sell down here? It actually makes no sense. No sense. Who keeps fucking selling this? It's down so much. It's a disgustingly low market cap. It's literally one of the best projects in all of DeSci. Oh well. I'm just salty because I'm down, even from that little spike, 50%. This is like half my bag. This is literally half my portfolio. I think that's probably why I'm a little salty. I think I lost more money than I ever expected to lose this bull run just holding Noble coming down here. But I'm not selling any of it. And truthfully, I was buying a bunch back here. I just don't have the funds right now to be buying more Noble. And I think it's inappropriate for me to make it more than like 50 to 60% of my portfolio. But Noble will one day be back up above its all-time high, which is at 23x from here. Mark my words, not financial advice, just my opinion, of course. But I'm willing to bet half of my crypto portfolio on the fact that Noble goes back up to its all-time highs. Who is this? Who is this? Let me go ahead and just screw Etherscan. I don't know why anyone would ever use that stupid platform. Dumb Etherscan. Damn it. Maybe that's why. Oh, okay. No, because I didn't get the... I don't know why anyone would ever use Etherscan when you have a perfectly good platform over here called BLOX Solutions that you could do the same thing on, that on October 1st is going to have its debut of the updated platform, which is going to make it all simplified, so it's way easier to follow the money, and that way it's dumbed down for people like me and you. Not to say that you're dumb, but to say that I'm dumb and I don't understand what a normal block explorer is saying. I would much rather just say exactly what I wanted to see, which is how much in dollar form, how much Noble tokens, how much the transaction fee was, sure, from where to where, what's a Uniswap universal? I don't know. Well, I do know, but I'd much rather it just say exactly what I'm looking for, not the amount of ETH, but the amount of Noble that's moving. This person's got $31,000. It'd be lit if I just had a little portfolio pop up. That way I could see exactly what they're holding. Chain swap. Okay, so this is clearly a follower of Thai crypto. They got 8 grand in chain swap. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. Ondo, a little Joshua Jake sprinkled in there. Arbitrum, a little bit of just like common scroller of TikTok. DGI Games, a little Thai crypto sprinkled in there. Spurdo, some Thai crypto again. This is clearly a follower of Thai crypto selling my precious Noble blocks, but it looks like they're all out of tokens. And then I'd love to just go back to BLOX Solutions after I've done looking at the Etherscan and just kind of like scroll down a little bit more and get their whole portfolio and go back to the chart for Noble right on BLOX Solutions. You know what I'm saying? That'd be really cool. Instead of having to open up 2 tabs, I could just keep 1 tab open. And then instead of not being able to see their portfolio, I could have their portfolio up. But building out Dex Screener and Etherscan for Ethereum-based Polygon, Solana, Bitcoin is not as easy as I expected it to be. And so you guys got to continue to wait until October. But if you want $200 off of the full year membership for the extended version of BLOX, you'll still be able to use BLOX and do what I'm trying to do here without paying for it. But if you want to get into the giant discount for BLOX Solutions, you have until the end of next month. Until we launch it, this discount will be running. There's my shill, thank you. Is Noble and Research Coin best coin to get started with DeSci? I think Research Coin is a great spot to get started. I think Noble Blocks being a little bit better than Research Coin is also a good spot to get started. I think that you should look into Molecule. I think you should look into BioXYZ or Bio Protocol. And I think that you should follow, and the best resource, to be completely honest, is this morning live stream, where I'll be answering all your questions, MJ or MG. Any question you have, I can answer. If you're not following me here or on X, you definitely should, because I cover just about everything in the world of decentralized science. And so your number one resource for getting started is going to be information. I have the information to give to you. So make sure you're just tuning into stuff like this and asking your questions. But Research Coin, Noble Blocks, Molecule, Bio, and Axon, I would say, are really good areas to start your researching into decentralized science. Thank you for the question. Etherscan, never heard of her. You're damn right. You know what's cool too? I was talking with the developers, and you know how when you are on this, for example, and you want to view a transaction like I did here, right? And I click here, and I click on this, and it brings up Etherscan. So that's an automatic routing from one platform, one website to another. Our developers are making it so that we can automatically route from Dex Screener to BLOX. So anytime your computer would normally go to Etherscan, if you sign up and want to, you can turn it on or off, it's up to you. But we can make it so that anytime it would automatically go to Etherscan, it will automatically go to BLOX Solutions, which I'm super excited for. It's an RPL script. So when you're in your MetaMask wallets and stuff, and you can pick between different chains, you get to also pick between it's what node is handling your transaction. And so you can pick the BLOX nodes, which will be super powerful. And it's like, BLOX Solutions, guys, is something that's going to be here for many years. I think my goal for BLOX Solutions is to IPO this sucker next cycle. I think this is going to be right up there on the stock market with Coinbase. Just wait, just watch. It's going to be really cool to follow, because once you have those nodes up operational for Ethereum, Bitcoin, Solana, ICP, whatever project you want, AVAX, literally any of your chains, our goal is to get a node operational for it. What that does is that we can route transactions through the nodes. We can build on top of the block explorers, because a node, like a block explorer, is just a visual representation of what the node is doing. And so by having the nodes, we have the foundation for a block explorer, for a portfolio tracker, for a copy trader, for literally anything you want. Anything that's built out in blockchain can be built out if you have an operational node. And so by accumulating these and over time integrating all of these different things, literally anything that you can imagine for crypto can be built out on top of these nodes. So I'm super excited for what's coming with BLOX. It's just going to take a ton of time, which is why I'm saying next cycle, I think we'll be able to hit that IPO. But we got to get everyone talking about BLOX first, so that we can, again, get the users, right? The whole thing, the same thing with DeSci, the same thing I was talking about with decentralized science and getting people to pay attention to it. We just got to get people using and talking about it. Right now it's in beta. October 1st, it'll be in V1, and V1 will be very fun to use. And so we're going to go get live streamers to talk about BLOX Solutions. And so by gaining access early, getting your referral codes early, and being one of those first people that are actually utilizing it, I'm not going to sign up right now, so you can't see how many referrals I have, because I don't want you guys to see my passcode and everything. But you can accumulate points. That's not what I meant to click on again. You can accumulate points. Those points may or may not be used for something in the future, but I encourage you to go farm some points. I believe I put the link for you in the description of the video. Show more. I did sign up for BLOX here, ref.blocksolutions.app. Go click on it. I encourage you to click on it. It's going to be worth your time paying attention to it now and being one of those early people with your referral link. And signing up for presale, getting early access now, you will get a 2x multiplier on your points if you sign up for this now. And so those points become twice as valuable. But it costs $100 for the access, $99.99 for a full year, when normally it's $300 a year. Thank you for accepting my shill of BLOX Solutions. It's been what I've been working on for the last year. The last 6 months after our developer rugged. So I love you guys. You guys are definitely my most loyal supporters. So I'll just explain everything that's been going on behind the scenes for a minute, and we'll probably round that out with live, because I got to go to the bathroom really badly. But BLOX Solutions, Lucas, Aaron, and I started almost a year ago, like coming up on a year ago. I think October was a year from when the idea was created. So we got 2 months left, one month left until we hit that 1 year anniversary for BLOX. We did out the whole Canva. We designed the entire Figma. We got everything operational for a game plan. We had a pitch deck. We had everything going. We had some advisors for the company, and we built out a dev team. It was only like 3 devs at the time. Those developers, we paid like 20 to 30 grand to build out a functional product for BLOX. And then the day of launch on April 1st, April Fool's Day, which had already been delayed by 2 months from when we initially thought it was going to be launched, when the developers first told us, on April Fool's Day, 3 a.m., the lead dev said, "Hey guys, super sorry, but we're actually nowhere close to being ready to launch. And so despite you guys having already told everyone you're going to launch on April 1st, you're going to have to say it's April Fool's joke, and just, we need to push it back by another month." And I got really mad, because it had already been pushed. It was supposed to launch February 1st at high noon. That was the joke we had in the team. And so at that time, Lucas and Aaron were kind of running the ship, and I was trying to be a project manager and just manage everything that was going on behind the scenes. And so our lead dev, I had called him every day for the 3 weeks leading up to that April 1st launch day, just being like, "Hey man, checking in, making sure everything's going well. Do you need any more devs? I can go find a new developer to help you get to that release date." For 3 weeks, every day. And he was like, "Nope, we're good. We're actually very good. There's nothing that we need. We're going to hit the mark. Everything will be perfect. I'm here for the island party. Let's go, MK." We're getting that island party or the yacht party, whatever, depending on how many zeros we have in the portfolio. I love you, Zach. Appreciate you. And of course, MG, Thanks for the content in the morning. I'm here every morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, so 3 weeks of him blatantly lying to my face. And when he pushed it back April 1st, I basically told Lucas and Aaron, move out of the way. I'm stepping up to the plate right now, and I'm going to make this thing come out. And so I got on a call with the lead dev. I fired him and his team, which was very difficult. It was the first time I'd ever done something like that, and I hate conflict. But I had to do it because we were being dicked around. And so once that happened, I went and I started looking for a new dev that could fill his shoes. And do you guys know on the clock platform, TikTok, hopefully no videos automatically start playing.
911, what is the address of your
automatically
emergency?
started playing.
Sorry, you called 911.
Yes.
You need help?
Yes.
Are you at 5800 Regis Street, apartment
You guys know
6?
Technically Web 3 on TikTok? So he's a developer and he makes dev content and he has a team of devs and he's a very, very, very smart person. And so I reached out to him because I'd already been talking to him. He developed a lot of different things, such as, he made Tick Token, which was a crypto project that he was just having fun experimenting with, which he literally made it so that you could use your TikTok handles, any handle on social media, as an ENS. So you could send crypto to people's social media handles. That was him. He made that just for fun. And so I was like, brother, I know you're good at what you do. Will you come help me build this really cool project? He got super excited, and now him and his team have been working with me closely since that day that I had to fire our last devs to release BLOX. And I'm very excited to say that it is coming out very soon, finally. Yeah, he's a smart man. He's really, really funny. He's a dev. He's an in the trenches dev, and devs are just funny characters, but he's good. If you guys have any questions about BLOX, please let me know, because as you can tell, I'm pretty passionate about it. I don't want to spill everything. I'm sure I will over time, but yeah, working on a roadmap for everyone, working on a white paper potentially for it, working on just getting it out by October 1st, which is in a month. We got 4 weeks left, which sounds like such a long time away, but given how much shit I've gone through, 5 weeks. Given how much shit I've gone through to get to this point, 10 months of just edging, 5 weeks sounds like it's already here, basically. What I'll end my rant about BLOX with is that this has never been done before. Many different facets of my work in crypto are going to lead to the launch and inevitable success of BLOX Solutions. Many of the different avenues in which I've explored over the last year are accumulating together, what would be a fun word for this? Are converging for the success of this platform. If you've been paying attention to what I've been doing lately, outside of DeSci doesn't have anything to do with BLOX. If you've been paying attention to some of the things I've been doing over the last 12 months, it's all been for this. I don't want to say anything else because I'm going to give away something that is very confidential that I'm not allowed to talk about as per lawyer. So I'll end it on that. I will go and begin creating more DeSci content for you guys. So today's Tuesday. Thursday we're doing the raid. 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 9:30, when I'm done with the little news spurt for the live stream, we're gonna go raid a group. I'll be in the Discord and I'll be in the Telegram as we coordinate. The Discord is invited to come, but it's going to be the DeSci Shillers which do the raid. So the 20 members in here. I'm going to be trying to get people to come in and do it. Hopefully by Thursday we'll have like 30 or 40 members, but we're going to be raiding a Telegram chat or an X account or an X thread or something. So get ready, guys. Invite your friends, Invite your grandma. Invite whoever you think would be excited or has money in DeSci and wants to see us get this thing going. Your time is your most valuable asset. Hopefully, you found this worth investing it into. I will see you guys in the next video. All right, now we gotta end it before we start.